Okay, so I'm a day late. But it's fine. Okay, so version 1.1 for Honkai Star Rail has dropped yesterday. Obviously, I was working, right? So I'm not even gonna wait, man. I'm not even gonna explain anything, man. I just want to jump in and see what's going on because I'm already late as is, right?
Our team has received some incredible intel from an anonymous.
Goddamn, bro. I'm excited, man. I've been literally autoing. I've been autoing every day. I've been autoing traces every day, man. I want something to do for like the past week. Yukong. So Yukong and Locha, voice actors are here.
Madam Yukong, what's the latest on the Lafu situation?
Well, for the most part, the Stellaron crisis has been brought under control. We've evacuated affected areas, and life has returned to normal in the safe zones.
I see.
Sounds good.
Mr. Locha, I hear you experienced the crisis firsthand. What was it like on the ground?
Well,
isn't he
I
like
was trapped in the Lafu's Cloudford Harbor at first? It was only thanks to the Cloud Knights and a fortuitous encounter with kindly
strangers, which was Dan Heng and Shu Shang, right?
The Xianzhou Alliance. I knew you guys had everything under control.
I should mention that over the course of this crisis, we've witnessed a lot of suspicious activity.
Very
suspicious. The infamous Stellaron hunters are responsible. We now have 2 suspects in our custody, Blade and Kafka. Unfortunately, their accomplice is still on the loose.
Wait. Okay, wait a second. The accomplice is still on the loose. Wait, so what time period are they talking about? Is it like up to date when it comes to the storyline? Because I'm not gonna talk about spoilers. I'm just gonna wait and hear it out. I'm not gonna, just in case, there's people watching this that obviously are not up to date with the main story or they started a bit late. But like, it just seems like they're not talking up to date to me.
Oh, you're talking about the hacker girl, right? Silverwolf? I heard she infiltrated the Xianzhou systems.
Okay.
She's behind a calling card.
Like this one?
Exactly. Just like...
Nani? I love this, man. Yo, that's a good segue, man. That is such a good segue. Wait, I will get in the trailer already. Let's go, bro. Dude, she looks cool, man, but I'm still not sure if I'll summon for her or not. Such a rebel. Wow, she's such a rebel. Hackermans.
What we're looking for. It's a bait signal.
Dude, I like her weapon, man. Her like, what is this? Like a blade? Like a it just reminds me of like Assassin's Creed, to be honest, low key. Like, the blades that extend, the extendos.
But challenge me? Good luck.
Who is the Silverwolf versus Herta?
History and Culture Museum. As you can see, the interior looks brand new.
This, no, that was Pila. That wasn't Herta, that was Pila, right?
Our exhibit was stolen.
So this this looks like the event, or is it a story quest? This looks like an event maybe for Bellabog.
Let me take a look. So these are the suspects.
Okay.
Let's settle this.
Locha. His character game trailer / teaser. Okay. He's got a rapier? Is that how you call it? Like, what is that weapon called? It's like a rapier, right? And then we got Mommy. Dude, what is this? Who is that? Galactic roaming. What is this? I'm seeing so many characters. I don't know what's going on. These are probably expired by the time you're watching this video, but it's fine. It is what it is. You guys are always up to date anyway, right? So yeah, these are the codes. You have probably redeemed them already. It's fine. Let's skip. Dude, that looked so sick. Listen, that you know why it's you know why I'm hopeful for it? It just seems like there's gonna be loads to do. But okay, knowing Hoyoverse, it always showers us with content, but then there's always like weeks in between the content releases, so they always just throw it one at a time, not everything, which is good. Don't get me wrong, it's good, but like, most of it is time gated, okay? Most of it will probably be time gated, which is also kind of a good thing because you don't run through it. Like, you don't run through it at the very beginning. But I feel like if you want to time gate stuff, I think the best way to do it is to have a lot of events, but time gate them throughout the whole patch. Because then you got a variety of different stuff to do every day if you wish so, or you could save them till after, as opposed to having one event that's time gated, which means you can only do one thing a day, and then that takes probably like 5 minutes, and then that's it. You get extra 5 minutes of content a day. I feel like having loads of different stuff to do, but time gating them across the whole patch would be better.
Woo! And whether or not your world has a day-night cycle, good morning, good afternoon, and
good evening. Yeah.
As always, it's your host and good buddy Albert.
Albert, what's up, bro? Bill Butts, like your surname, bro.
Galactic Rooming Special Program.
Hello, good to be here.
What's up?
Today, we've invited 3 special guests to be with us on the program.
Let's get it.
Introducing.
Hi guys.
It's a whole coach
My name's
party, bro.
Melissa Fun, and I voice Silverwolf.
Hey folks,
Nice.
my name's Craigley Thomas, and I voice La Cha.
Hi everyone,
Gotcha.
I'm Dawn M. Bennett, and I voice Yukong.
Bennett,
Pleasure to have you with us.
like your surname too.
Without
Sounds
further
overpowered.
ado, let's get straight into Honkai Star Rail version 1.1. What's new,
Let's
Craig?
get it.
Well, judging from the trailer we just saw, it looks like all 3 areas got some updates. Herta Space
Mhm.
Station, Bellabog, and the Xianzhou Lafu.
I don't
Oh
know
wait,
what
so the Silverwolf, like the Silverwolf event, was like a Herta Space Station event, right?
it is, but Silverwolf got the first bit of screen time.
Let's
Just
get it.
saying.
Just saying, man. Just saying, homie. Shit, you're so cool.
I hear our notorious Stellaron Hunter is planning another visit to Genius Society territory soon.
Yes, sir.
Let's take a close look at this little troublemaker.
Yes, sir. Let's get it. Boom. Drop a Rubik's Cube on his ass. Let's get it. Oh my god, this is so sick. Wait, that was Quantum. She's Quantum, right? I'm pretty sure. Bro, she's playing... Bro, it's like, you know, the diversity of just combat. Like, she's literally dropping... She's playing Tetris on this guy's head, bro. Like, come on. What is this? It looks so goofy, but so cool at the same
I'm
time.
not mistaken. The
Quantum.
first time we saw this
Nihility, so she's like a DOT specialist?
mysterious girl was back at the start of the story.
That's right. It's
Yep.
hard to keep an air of mystery when you're the first one on the scene, but...
I think she couldn't have timed
mean-
it better.
I mean...
think you couldn't have timed that better.
So, what role does Silverwolf have?
If you're first on the screen but you don't really know much about the character, you don't really explain it, there's loads of mystery. It's usually how like the main villains show up at the very beginning of like a lot of animes, and they've got loads of mystery because then you want to know about them, and then they just kind of nibble in the lore a little bit throughout the show.
Stellaron Hunters.
She's a super hacker, essentially.
Super
Lots
hacker.
of technical know-how. If you've got
Okay.
a hack, she's got your back.
It's kind
Easy.
of scary how good she is.
Yeah.
Hacking the surveillance system on Herta Space Station? Not
Bro,
easy.
it's
That's
just
why
so
she located
overpowered.
Stellaron.
Let's not forget the Xianzhou. She hacked into the Laofu's systems and guided the Astral Express crew onto the ship.
Bro, she could do anything.
Hey, you guys know that this is all pretty
Illegal.
right?
Yeah.
That's what makes it overpowered, man. Cause like you know, illegal stuff works, and like stuff like what can I say, man? What can I say? It is illegal because it works, right? So that's why she's overpowered, man.
I guess what we're trying to say is Silverwolf is capable of breaking through any and all defense
systems, yeah.
That's why she's useful to the Stellaron Hunters.
I see. Second question.
Yep.
What's with all the gaming paraphernalia?
Oh, I've been meaning to ask that too. A console.
She's a
here,
gamer.
Color buttons there. It's a vibe.
Well,
I mean-
this probably won't come as a surprise to anyone, but she's a gamer.
That's a good point.
In fact, she sees the universe as a game in itself.
God, that's that's a dangerous outlook on life, man. You see life as a game? I mean, I can relate. I think all gamers can relate.
She's playing to win.
She's playing to
Actually
win?
uses a
She's paid to win, you mean?
lot of gamer slang in conversation. Not everyone picks up on it, though.
She's playing to win. Yeah, that means she must be rich.
So it's fair to say she's kind of a nerd.
You could say that.
I mean, she's a hacker. Aren't all hackers basically nerds?
She's also not great at socializing.
Really? Huh. She always struck me.
Bro, she's ticking all the boxes, bro. She's ticking all the boxes on social. Socially awkward. A nerd, a gamer. Oh my god, dude. Personally attacked, anyone?
I guess she does have a lot of friends.
Hold up a second. She's
Oh, okay. No, never mind. Never mind. You know. Okay, I take that back. Not all the boxes.
an outgoing nerd with poor social skills and a lot of friends.
Doesn't make
That's
sense.
quite the combo.
Yeah, it doesn't make
Well,
sense
if
at
you
all.
struggle to make friends, why not create your own?
Melissa, you're talking about imaginary friends, right? I'm not sure that counts.
Oh, okay. Never mind then.
Okay, let me explain.
Okay, let me
I'm
explain.
talking about the AI modules in her weapons. See these little guys on her character artwork? That's friend. There's devil. This one over here is white collar. Oh, and this one's servant.
Oh, they're so cute.
She made her own chat GBT.
Yeah,
Well,
they're
multiple
pretty
chat
adorable.
GBTs.
When Silverwolf talks about her team of professionals, she's talking about these guys.
Hold on a second. Since when did AI become so adorable?
Since... Never mind. I'm not gonna even... Okay.
Clearly, we're making it real easy for the machines to take over. It's thanks to Silverwolf's hacking skills.
I can make... Listen, I'm thinking of so many jokes to make right now. There's so many in my head, but I just want to make the video. I don't want to stop it too much.
Afford such a fearsome reputation at such a young age.
Okay.
Let's take a look at his strengths.
Well,
There's just so
Silverwolf
many
is a
up
quantum
for grabs
type
for me.
character following the path of nihility. She can apply different debuffs to enemies to improve her allies' combat superiority.
Nice.
In particular, her
Debuffer.
skill can inflict a weakness on enemies.
A weakness.
The weakness she inflicts matches a random ally's attack type.
Which is to say that even if nobody on her team has an attack type which matches an enemy's weakness,
She can make it
Silverwolf
work.
can create a weakness that will correspond to an ally's existing strength.
The problem with that is that it's random. I feel like she works really well. Okay, she would work really well with like one weakness type teams. Like damn, I'm missing the word. Mono teams. There we go. That means she would work really well for mono teams. Like, let's say you've got like a mono team hyper carry. You could run like I usually have like Shushang, Nat, and Clara together. I mean, Silverwolf could be a good one because then she can create a physical weakness because it's guaranteed pretty much because everybody there is physical. And then Clara and Shushang can do a lot of damage.
Exactly.
Can do a lot of break as well. Shushang is actually very good because has a lot of... She's got a good effect hit rate as
In
well.
addition, every one of Silverwolf's attacks has a chance of inflicting the enemy with a random bug. There
A
are
random
3 kinds of
bug?
bugs, which reduce the enemy's
Attack, defense, and speed.
respectively.
Nice.
Okay.
And outside of combat, Silverwolf can use her technique to attack an enemy and enter battle. Regardless of enemy weakness, she deals damage to all enemies and reduces their toughness.
Bro, that
If
sounds
Silverwolf
sounds
breaks an
crazy.
enemy's weakness with her technique, it triggers the quantum weakness break effect, right?
Yes,
Yep.
that's right. What else was I going to mention?
Which
oh,
is
her ultimate.
Damn, what is the weakness break called for Quantum? I forgot. Damn, how could I forget? I play with Sealy like every day and I forget what it's called.
Silverwolf's ultimate has a high chance of reducing the enemy's defense in addition to dealing damage.
Nice.
I love that animation. It's like something out of a rhythm game, right? See, I'm starting to see
Rhythm
what
game.
you mean by the universe being a game to her.
Bro, she's
And
she's
doesn't
so
stop
unhinged.
there either. Did I mention her ability names? There's System Warning, Allow Changes, Awaiting System Response, Force Quit Program. Oh, you get the picture.
Yeah. Oh, was there
Commands.
10-set guarantee? Ooh, or how about single warp miracle?
No. No.
Sadly,
We all wish that was the
her
truth.
ultimate
but no.
called User Banned, though.
User banned. Oh my god.
Banned out of existence.
Bro, deleted using using Tetris blocks.
Well,
Okay.
it's time to move on to the Xianzhou's mysterious visitor. Laocha, the traveling merchant.
Laocha, let's go. To be honest, he's not really too interesting for me. Like, I'm not really that interested in this character. I don't know why. I don't know if it's his aesthetic. Probably, but
Straight off the bat,
he's
man,
imaginary.
elegant look.
The abundance, he's a healer.
They say he's hiding a secret. What do you think?
He's a healer.
Good
What?
guy or villain?
He seems very suspicious.
Really?
Very
How
sus.
so?
Well, imagine some guy waltzes into your hometown dressed like an aristocrat from another planet, but he
Yeah.
knows all the local customs. You'd be a little taken aback, right?
Hey, I
He knows
think
his
you're being a
shit.
little hard on the
He
guy.
does his
For it,
research, man.
do their research.
Exactly.
Well, don't you think his healing abilities are a little mysterious? They came in pretty handy during the Stellaron crisis.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, if I'm a traveler merchant, I'm gonna want some first aid skills under my belt.
Exactly, man.
Here's career.
Career, huh? Are you sure that's how he makes a living? We haven't seen him.
I don't know how he
trade
makes a
single thing.
living, but oh
Well,
yeah, because he's
I feel
supposed to be a
like this guy
trader.
already made his fortune. Maybe traveling merchant is just what super rich tourists like to tell people.
It could be true. Like, if you're rich, you don't really need to make money, and if you don't need to make money, you don't need to trade.
Yes, let's start one.
Yeah.
Well, what about the coven he carries around with him? Nothing heavy.
That's just a dead person
right?
inside. No,
Yeah, you got me there.
no.
Mhm,
No, the coffin's just got a dead person inside. It's nothing too crazy, right? It's a coffin. Coffins are made to hold people in it, right? It's just as easy as that.
That's suspicious.
I'm not so sure. Everyone needs a conversation starter, right? Especially traveling merchants. Think
Okay.
about it. If you walk past this guy, the coffin's gonna draw your attention, right? You'll
Well, of
probably
course.
ask him about it, and before
No,
you
not
know it,
really.
he sold you a new set of shower curtain rings.
Bro, listen, man. If I'm seeing somebody carry a coffin on his back, I ain't even asking questions, man. I'd rather just mind my own business. Like, I don't want to be the next person inside of that coffin, man. Like, listen. Normal people don't walk around with coffins, bro. Listen. It is what it is, man. I am a big advocate of minding your own business, and that's what I'm gonna do. That's what I'm gonna do.
You know something? That kind of makes sense.
That's not a conversation starter. That's like, there's just like, it's a conversation ender, bro.
I happened upon the finest collection of authentic Xianzhou bathroom wear. Beautiful stuff. Low prices too.
Touching the original question here. Is La Cha a good
A good guy or a villain?
I don't think we have enough information.
We're gonna have to wait and see.
All right then. Guess all you trailblazers have to make up your own minds. So why don't we take a look at his ability?
Ooh,
Let's
now
go.
We're talking. Law Cha is an imaginary type character following the path
Path of abundance.
For a man with medical knowledge, it's not surprising that he's strong on protection.
He's a
He can offer
healer.
healing to and dispel debuffs,
Debuffs
from
from
his
allies.
For
That's
example,
cool.
Law Cha's skill can restore an ally's HP.
Yeah.
When the HP of any ally falls below a certain percentage, Law Cha uses his skill on them without consuming any skill points. This
Dude, that's
effect is
actually
triggered again
strong.
after a set number of turns.
Emergency healing, huh?
That's strong.
Team survival.
Sure is. After unlocking a special trace, using Law
Okay.
Cha's skill also dispels a debuff from an ally.
Huh.
Using Law Cha's ultimate, Death Wish, dispels one buff from and deals imaginary damage to all enemies.
In other
Okay.
words, if you've got an enemy that's always buffing themselves or debuffing your allies, La Cha has an important role to play.
Dude, that's so strong.
And here's something else. Every time Law Cha uses his skill or ultimate, he grants himself one stack of Abyss Flower. Now, when the
Okay.
Abyss Flower reaches a certain number of stacks, Law Cha deploys a field against the enemy, which lasts for a set number of turns. When the
Okay.
field is active, allies recover a set amount of HP whenever they make an attack. And that's not all. After unlocking a
So it's
special
heal over
trace,
time?
attacks against
Or heal
enemies
over
in the field can restore ally
Action.
HP.
It's heal over action.
It's like a force field of healing.
Wait, I missed
During
that.
attacks against enemies in the field can restore
Yeah.
ally HP.
Healing over
Cool,
action,
it's
basically.
Like a force field of healing.
During exploration, when Law Cha uses his technique Mercy of a Fool, his
Yeah.
field will be immediately generated at the start of the next battle.
Okay, so using his technique means okay. So for example, if you're low already, if you're low already, or your enemy or your team has taken some damage, you can use his skill, and then hopefully, if you manage to go first, or for example, if you've got a speed buff, or some of your characters got a lot of speed and they can go first, they will be able to heal themselves after they take action or after they attack. It's actually, wait, I'm thinking about it. It's actually such a good skill, man. Because it's like, okay, when you heal every time you attack, that means you are more inclined to use your normal attack as opposed to your skill. For example, if you've got somebody that, for example, their skill isn't really an offensive skill, their skill is like a buffing skill, you will be incentivized to use their normal attack to regain some skill points and heal at the same time. It's actually pretty good. This character is so useful. Buffs, debuffs, heals over time, cleanses. Dude, she looks so fucking cool. She's so sexy, man. I swear to God, bro. I need her. I need her, okay? I want Locha is good. God damn, bro, she's imaginary as well. Listen, I don't have Weld. If I don't have Weld, like I don't even know when I'll get Weld. She's Harmony. Wait, Harmony. Wait, she's not like a main. She's not a main DPS.
We gotta get to. I'm talking about the
elegant Sky Fairy. Oh, Master, Madame Yukong. Bro, Madame Yukong is a must-have on my roster. I'm definitely going for her.
Cargo, passengers, all the way through to the Air Force, the Skyfaring Commission is in charge of all matters relating to flight. Yukong is the head of that commission, so the above falls right under her remit.
Nice.
Just look at her, man. Well, you can't see her because I'm blocking it, but listen. Besides the point. Besides the point. You can't see her, I can see her, okay?
In the Xianzhou skies. Yukong can fly them, right?
Yes.
I'd say she's pretty handy with a star skiff. When she was young, it was Yukong's flying skills that saw her promoted by the general. That's how she joined the Skyfaring Commission.
Damn.
She soon became an ace among the other pilots.
Huh?
She's got the whole fleet under her arm.
The story I heard.
Or under her belt.
All right, you got me. Here's the director's cut. Yukong ran 6 red lights in a row. She was dragged straight in front of the general and...
I get the picture. Sometimes rebels get noticed.
You're only young once.
6 red lights, huh?
That's like my friend from Manchester. He's like, bro, ain't nobody got time to wait for that. I was like, bro, it's a red. Like, ain't nobody got time to wait for that, bro.
Disclaimer, trailblazers, don't try that at home.
You can't run 6 red lights at home, bro. You run that shit outside. Don't try that outside.
The rebellious streak might be a thing of the past, but she's still as sharp as ever. Tom, give us the lowdown.
You need somebody to be kind of rebellious, but then, you know, as they grow up, they become more calm, more responsible. So it's like she's capable of doing that unhinged shit, but she's responsible now. So it's like you need that kind of dangerous aspect in your character development or in your character roster.
Coming right up. Yukong is an imaginary type character following the path of harmony. Her skill Emboldening Salvo grants her 2 stacks of Roaring Bowstrings.
Roaring Bowstrings.
When Roaring Bowstrings is active, the attack of all allies increases.
Attack boosts.
Yukong loses 1 stack of Roaring Bowstrings with every allied turn.
In other words, Yukong's skill can increase allies' attack for 2 turns.
So whenever they use an attack or a skill, right? So for example, would it still every character's turn? So that means you have to. Do you have to line up? Do you have to line up your team to make sure that she goes before your damage dealers? Because if it's the next 2 turns, she has to go before your damage dealers. She's gonna be very good. I feel like she's gonna be an amazing attack booster for your Sealy teams. So you do have your Bronya, and then for example, you've got that spare character. For example, you know, you might not need a shielder or a healer. You might want to have her, because then she'll be able to boost the next 2 attacks of your Sealy. Especially with Resurgence as well. Like, that just sounds OP, man.
Got it. During exploration, using Yukong's technique increases her movement speed for a set...
I need her. Definitely need her. I definitely need her. Not that, like, this makes or breaks it, but now I'm just thinking about, like, all of the good uses so far. And, like, come on, I definitely need her on my roster, man.
Roaring Bowstrings at the start of the next battle.
Nice. So, using her skills and opener as well, good for your Sealy, because your Sealy will automatically have an attack boost.
Recipe for shaking off enemy pursuers.
Using Yukong's basic attack triggers her talent 7 layers, 1 arrow, which deals additional damage and increases the toughness reducing damage of the current attack. This effect can be triggered again after a set number of turns.
Nice.
When Yukong unleashes her ultimate, Diving Kestrel, she deals imaginary damage to a single target. If
Single target
DBS
DBS.
is active, its effect is enhanced, increasing the crit rate and crit damage of all allies. Her days on the front lines may be over, but Yukong's skills didn't go anywhere.
Bro. So let's run that back. Let's run that back. Look. Okay. Listen. She's a good boss killer, basically. Or she's good for boss battles.
She deals imaginary damage to a single target.
Yeah, single target, yeah.
If Roaring Bowstrings is active, its effect is enhanced, increasing the crit rate and crit damage of all allies.
All allies.
Her days on the front lines may be
Jesus
over,
Christ. Extra crit rate and crit damage boost
Maybe
as
one day
well.
we'll get to see
Her and
her
Bronya
fight once again.
together. Disgusting.
Here's hoping.
You can really run a strong hyper carry with these two. If you have Bronya and you've got her, you can really run, like, you can run a really strong just hyper carry teams.
Never really spoiled for choice with these
Single
games.
target, boss battles,
Still,
just,
let's
it's
not
just,
forget what
oh,
else
god damn
we
it.
got coming up. In version 1.1,
What?
we'll be welcoming 2 brand new light cones to the warp. First up, Incessant Rain.
Bubblegum in the rain, huh? That's a mood.
The Silverwolf energy is strong in this one.
I won't be able to summon for these because I'm too broke, so,
So
but
we
it's
don't want
fine.
tight of the room.
So true. She's like, I told you, Kafka. I'm gonna tidy it as soon as version 1.1 finishes downloading.
No, because then you're gonna start playing the game and you will never end up tidying your room. It is what it is, man.
The second light cone is the Path of Abundances.
Echoes of the Coffin.
See, it looks like a snapshot of Lacha talking to the coffin?
Wow, looks like some kind.
Okay, I'm thinking about the lore, man. Now it looks like there is somebody, like maybe a loved one inside that coffin that has passed away, and now he's low-key crazy, man. Low-key crazy vibes. Not going cap.
Lines are emerging from beneath the lid. So many questions.
Vines.
I get a sense of mystery and elegance, but there's also a kind of tenderness and fragility here. Don't you
True.
think?
That's literally what I was thinking.
One thing's for sure.
She summarized it very
People
well.
weren't curious about Lacha's coffin yet. They are now.
Just a man in his ornately decorated vine-producing coffin. Nothing to see here, folks.
Whatever you say, Chris.
It is what it is, man. It is what it is. Like I said, I'm not asking any questions.
1.1 in the character warp.
Ooh, okay, character warp. Let's see. Oh, Silver Wolf's one is good. Dan Heng, strong character. Nice win DPS. Also, you know, you already have him. So this is Eidolons for you. Extra Eidolons. Aster as well, another free character. But she's a speed increasing demon, basically. Like, she makes you go much faster. Like, she doesn't skip turns like Bronya, but she's like the next best thing when it comes to, you know, enabling extra turns or going faster or going more often. Very good as well. I'm not sure how good her Eidolons is. I'm pretty sure Dan Heng's Eidolons will be just damage related. Aster's will be obviously support related. And then if you don't have Jingyuan or you skip Jingyuan, then the next best thing is Serval, which she's amazing. We all got her for free as well for the download thing. Extra Eidolons for her too, just to make her even stronger than she already is. I feel like this is a decent. I feel like this is a decent trio for this first patch of summons. Serval 5-star. She's strong. Obviously, we've just watched her whole kit. Good debuffer, right? I mean, she's like a very good, like she's a very good utility character that obviously creates weaknesses to it creates weaknesses to enemies. She could be a strong for like she could be strong support / debuffer / damage enabler / break effect enabler for your mono teams if you want. If not, then you could just run her in any other team and, you know, sometimes hope that you get the right break effect. I mean, listen, it will work no matter with what, right? Like mono teams, I think like she will have the most utility with, because it enables more break and more damage overall. But I feel like she will just work anywhere, because sometimes you might create a weakness. Like no matter what weakness you create, if the enemy is about to be broken and you need to break their shield, for example, to stop a strong attack or whatever, like she will just help you do that no matter what, because anybody can do a normal attack and break and break, you know, and then do a weakness break. Like it is what it is, right? I'm just thinking about the best case scenarios, but she's gonna be very good and very useful no matter where you take her. She's quantum too. There's not many quantum characters.
Contract 0. Trailblazers can obtain the limited 5-star character
Silver Wolf.
During the same phase in the Light Cone event warp, the drop rate of the 5-star Light Cone Incessant Rain will be boosted.
Of course.
Now during the second phase of version 1.1,
Lacha is in the second phase.
Pursuit. Trailblazers can obtain the limited 5-star character Lacha and 4-star character Yukong.
Yukong is a 4-star? What? We got, what is it? We got QQ. I call her QQ. I don't know how to pronounce her name. And Pila as well. Pila is like the only defense shred character. Well, not anymore. I'm pretty sure. Silverwolf can also shred defense now, but it's random between attack, debuff, defense shred, and speed shred. Pila is a guaranteed like defense shred character. Very strong, very good as well. She's ice, good for like freeze teams as well. We've got QQ. Like I don't know much about her. All I can remember is she is a damage dealer. Like I think is she a single target DPS, but she gets like random boosts from her cards, and depending on what you get from your cards is what you're able to do, kind of like RNG based. And then Yukong is a 4-star. We get 2 imaginary units in one banner, which is good because we only have one, which is Wealth, and he's a 5-star. So it's good. This is good for imaginary. Like if you really want an imaginary unit on your team, whether it is somebody that, you know, heals you and literally keeps you alive no matter what, right? And also very like he's very friendly towards skill points. So you could have some like more greedy characters on your team when you have a Locha. Like his supporting capabilities, you know, you don't really have to consume skill points. You don't have to consume skill points always, right? It's not all the time you have to use them. And then Yukong for, you know, just nice little utility, single target buffer, attack booster. Like, god damn it, man, this is such a good banner. This is a good banner too. I don't know, man. I don't know. Like, I won't be able to summon for both, but I want to. This is so sad.
In the Litecoin event warp, the drop rate of the 5-star
Litecoin for him, of course. Damn, man. Oh, this is tough.
When version 1.2 rolls around, Trailblazers can take part in an in-game event to obtain the 4-star character Yukong for free.
We get her for free after 1.2. What the fuck? So you don't even have to summon for this. Like if your main focus was Yukong in this banner and you really don't like, for example, let's say you've got Bailu and you don't really need a Locha because you've got Bailu and Nat, you don't really need another healer, you've got Wealth for your imaginary, like you don't need Locha, then you can just skip this. Because if you really wanted a Yukong, you could just wait. Yeah, I know you have to wait a whole patch, but like it's better than trying to go for her and spending your precious Jade Crystal Crack, right?
Details for this event will be announced through official channels in the not-too-distant future.
Fair enough.
Ooh, awesome.
Whew. Let's take a break for a minute here, but
next code.
We'll be talking version 1.1.
Let's go. I want to have a look at the events. I want to see what's in store or what will be in store. Another code that probably has expired by now. Well, actually, no. It will expire tomorrow. I'm pretty sure I'll have this video out today, so they're still active. Let's skip.
Silverwolf invaded.
Oh, I skipped too much. Stop.
At the start of
Stop.
A little bird told me.
Stop. Relax. Let's get it.
Welcome back, Trailblazers. New characters and Litecoin aside, version 1.1 has lots of events and gameplay.
Dude, that's what I'm waiting for, man. I can't wait for this.
Bird told me there's an event connected to Silverwolf on the way.
Of course it would be. You have to have. Listen, guys, you have to have events based around the characters that their banner is out right now, man. Just to hype people up to summon for them too. Makes sense.
At the start of the story, Kafka and Silverwolf invaded Herta space station.
Of course.
Kafka's mission was to awaken the Trailblazer.
Fair enough.
Silverwolf's mission was to help Kafka infiltrate the space station systems and locate the hidden Stellaron.
Okay.
But that wasn't enough for Silverwolf.
I can believe that. She's
okay.
been IPC's wanted list for as long as I can remember.
During
IPC's
the
wanted
invasion,
list, huh?
she left behind some kind of digital graffiti. Just her way of letting everyone know Silverwolf was here.
Yo, she's a
Way to
troll.
rub it in their faces, Silverwolf. Still, artists need an outlet.
Bro, but the thing is, okay, when it comes to graffitis, I don't know. It just depends where you put your graffiti. If there's like an empty wall and it doesn't belong to anybody and it is what it is, I feel like graffitis could be a nice little way of actually giving meaning to that whole wall. If you graffiti a whole thing, it just turns into art. From like a random brick wall, it turns into art, right? But if you graffiti someone's window, that's not really a good idea, is it?
Sounds like classic Silverwolf energy to me.
Oh, I forgot to tell you guys the name
But
of
again,
the home world. Punk Lord. Kind of
Punk
fitting,
Lord.
don't you think?
Punk Lord.
No way.
Afraid so. I think she was destined for this kind of behavior. Anyway, in the Star Hunt game event, the Trailblazers receive an invite from the space station's network security engineer, Leonard. They have to help Leonard locate the digital graffiti hidden across the station.
Okay, we're removing
and
graffitis.
uncover the secrets inside.
Wait,
Oh.
there are secrets hidden inside the graffiti?
Okay.
But if it's all digital... Oh, I bet you need to hack into it or something.
Mini
You
game?
might be right. We also get to meet a new Genius Society member, one of Madame Herda's collaborators, Screwlum. He'll be
Okay, we
helping
get to meet
Trailblazers too.
Screwlum.
Wait, haven't we seen Screwlum before somewhere?
I think we saw a hologram portrait.
Yeah, it's in
Herta's
this
office.
in Herta's
He's a
office,
robot,
yes.
Right?
We get to
A
meet him.
robot
Yeah, that sounds
Genius
cool.
Society member. Interesting. I bet he's
Yo,
got a few
he's got different drip here, man. I like that.
hacker skills up his sleeve. If he's helping us out too, I'm sure we'll be fine.
Hopefully,
You know
maybe,
what I
probably.
found out?
We will meet
Silverwolf
again.
and Screwlum actually faced off against each other once. You can see a snapshot of their fight in the "We Will Meet Again" light cone.
Okay. Yo, they already had a showdown, man. What? We will meet again. The Nihility. Okay, so we got a Nihility light cone. We'll probably get this for free at the end of the event, right?
Hey, Screwlum, looking kind of handsome there. Geez, his portrait really doesn't do him justice.
You know, if you would like,
It was an old update.
Here, you know, the rest of us can head out.
Love a handsome robot.
Okay,
I guess
dude.
this event will be the second time Screwlum's come up against Silverwolf's mischief then. Old enemies locking horns once
again.
Ooh, guess it does
Like a nice
feel
little.
rematch.
It's a It's not a direct face-off. How do you call it? It's like a It's like a internet Twitter battle.
Gotta mention that graffiti again. Anyone else feel like it'd make for a good tattoo?
Bro, those graffitis look sick. Like very colorful. I like the vibrant. Like I like vibrant, colorful art. So it makes sense.
Oh, what?
But I did hear
Look at
that the
this. It looks so
designs are
sick.
collectible. The Trailblazer can apply them to in-game surfaces and take photos with the artwork.
Okay.
Nice.
Oh, so they're like okay, so they're like stickers. Okay. Okay, so when you collect them, you gain like stickers to your collection and you can put them anywhere. Oh,
Graffiti designs also
that's pretty
allows
cool.
you to unlock the limited 4-star light cone before the tutorial mission starts.
Oh. So this is the one we get, not the other one. Before the tutorial mission starts. This is another Nihility one. Okay, so this is the one. It's probably okay, so this is probably like it's gonna be decent for Silverwolf, but it's not gonna be the best in slot because the best in slot is obviously the one you summon for, right?
Complete the event mission to obtain
Always smiling.
which can be exchanged in the event shop for limited light cone special superimposition material, as well as stellar
Oh, okay, and then you get superimposition materials to get it to Ascension 5. Okay.
Hey, that's another good-looking light cone.
It is.
Not to change the subject or anything, but I gotta ask. Is that Albert merch I'm seeing over there?
Yeah, right in the background, bro.
I want one.
Albert merch.
Not to mention it. Why
Oh,
do
he's
I
there,
exist
bro.
in the
He's like,
ICC's
but
merchandise department?
what the fuck? I only saw him at the back here, bro. He's like, boom, boom. Like, I just completely missed them.
If you guys had your own merch, they'd be sold out in no time.
True, dude, true.
Or maybe let's just get back to version 1.1 for now. In the story thus far, Belobog has finally emerged from the Stellaron shadow.
Yes.
There's a lot left to do. The city is going through changes. And you guys
Makes
wanna shed
sense.
some light?
I heard a thing or two. Now that the underworld and overworld are reconnected, things
Yeah.
are definitely heading in a better direction. One recent development, Belobog's History Museum is getting ready to reopen to the public.
It was closed down?
I love museums. Aw, don't you wish you could take the exhibits home with you, though?
The only problem is
No, because that's stealing. Anyway, damn, that museum was so. Okay, I'm gonna let him finish.
exhibits are being stolen. Anything you'd like to tell us, Melissa?
Oh,
I thought we'll have to. I thought. Oh, so we're gonna have to look and investigate who's stealing from the museum. I thought we would have to like recollect some parts to add to the museum since it reopens. Because I thought it was like, you know, it was closed down for a while. Maybe they need, you know, they need to like give some life to the museum. You know, we take some parts from the underworld, the overworld, go out, explore, get some, you know, exhibits. But no, it's backwards actually. Somebody's yoinking them. We gotta get them back, bro.
wait a minute.
Okay, makes
I only
sense.
just found out thought they had a museum. How could it have been me?
I didn't say it was you.
It was double play. You're just
Aw.
playing dumb.
Prime suspect. Anyway, in the Everwinter City Museum Ledger of Curiosities event,
Okay.
the Trailblazer must help Payla track down clues and recover the lost exhibits.
Fair enough.
Well, I love a good whodunit.
Sounds great.
Well, that's not all. The Trailblazer can take on managerial responsibilities and help run the place.
Huh.
Nice.
So what does that involve exactly?
I'm glad you asked.
Ooh,
The
levels.
Trailblazer can do things like collect exhibits and enlist other individuals to improve the overall experience for visitors. After achieving specific operational
Business
goals, they
day.
can accumulate funds to expand the museum's exhibits and gradually unlock limited-time rewards, such as stellar
Okay,
jades,
stellar
lost crystals,
jades.
and self-modeling
So is
resin.
this like the cloud system from Genshin Impact? Flourishing, bustling activities, accumulated retention value. Okay. I feel like this is gonna be like something that you log into daily. It's like managing your own business, but in the game.
Sounds like fun. I'm sure it'll be a piece of cake.
Move to the next business day, or maybe not. Maybe this is just like a once a day. Okay, no, maybe I take that back. I don't think it is. I feel like it's gonna be like every day you unlock a new level and then you have to reach this like revitalization value. Okay.
When the limited time event is over, the museum will remain as a mode within the game. Trailblazers can return to
what?
the museum at any time to check out the collection and catch up with colleagues.
Of course, if you
Okay,
encounter
fair enough.
any
Yeah, that sounds
issues
pretty
with the
cool.
run of the
Because
museum,
usually a lot of the events will just go away, right? Like the fighting one, you obviously can't always go back to the boxing event and then just keep on fighting. It will go away. It's good that they implement some events. I wish they would do that more, where they implement more events that kind of stay in and linger kind of in the background, and then maybe refresh the events or give them life again, like rerun them, but make it a bit different. Because that's what they do in Genshin too.
don't hesitate
But in
to
Genshin, they
reach
completely
out
go
to the
away.
IPC. Wait, we gonna have the service. Gotta get ahead of myself.
Deep breath, Albert. Not everything
Okay.
is an IPC sales pitch.
Thanks, Don. This is what happens if you read commercials for a living.
No worries. Kinda did sound like a useful service. Maybe the IPC should look into it.
Yeah. Definitely, man, definitely.
Trailblazers
So
are
true,
more
so true.
interested in the content of the new version. Let's get back on track.
All right. A researcher from the space station found a combat simulation
Stellar
program
Flare.
of unknown origin called Stellar Flare, which contains a series of new challenge stages.
Okay.
Huh? More challenges?
Every stage in Stellar Flare has a challenge theme and corresponding special mechanism.
Okay.
Trailblazers will have to think outside the box and use any advantages offered by the mechanisms to complete the stage in as few turns as possible.
Okay, that sounds
Got
cool.
in the hall to me.
The difference with Stellar Flare is that the special mechanisms might require completely new ways of thinking about combat. For example, in some stages, using your skill doesn't consume skill points. In others,
Damn. Okay. In others, damage dealt when breaking an enemy's toughness is increased. Yeah, so this is basically okay. So this event, low-key similar to the boxing one, because the boxing one literally tells you, okay, try and take these characters. Obviously, you could get trial characters too. Take these characters. This is what the boost is like. This is what you have to do in order to maximize or minimize the amount of turns it takes you, because it gives you the most damage, the most break, the most bonuses, right?
damage dealt when breaking an enemy's toughness is increased, but the
Yeah.
enemy's toughness will be immediately restored.
Huh.
Oh,
sounds pretty
okay.
Cool, but I'm sure Silverwolf will take care of it in one turn.
Yep.
What if I haven't leveled up enough characters? Is it impossible for me to complete the challenge?
Don't
Probably.
worry. To assist
I'm joking.
Trailblazers in completing the challenge, every Stellar Flare stage has a
Has a
trial,
trial
character
character.
suited to the theme.
You
Makes
don't
sense.
Say. I can get behind that.
I never use the trial characters, and I probably never will, unless there is a character I don't own. Like if there's a character I don't own, I would probably trial them because I haven't played with them. Like for example, see, I don't own a sample, so I would probably use him, not because I might need to use him, but because I just want to try him out. I want to see his gameplay. I want to see if it's worth building him. You know, it's a good idea to do that.
The Garden of Plenty event. Recently, the cosmos has entered a turbulent cycle, and the CALYXES are unusually active. The reality data contained within them has
Wait, we get no way. Leyline Overflow, Honkai Star Rail version. We actually get a Garden of Plenty Overflow. Like, this is extra rewards, right?
Grown exponentially.
Huh, which means...
We get more shit.
It means that over a fixed time period, Trailblazers have a set number of daily attempts to obtain double the rewards from CALYXES.
Oh my
Going
god,
up,
this is
here we
gonna
go.
save me so much. This is gonna save my life. This is gonna save me so much, bro. Thank God, man. I've been running up. My credits are so low because I've been upgrading my traces for my characters, and it's like each trace is like 45k, and I'm dying here, bro. I'm broke. I'm on the streets praying for some credits.
The next event we're going to talk about is called Lab Assistance in Position.
Ooh, more
Jen
events.
Schilling is a Department of Implement Arts researcher on Herta Space Station, and she's
Okay.
currently preparing research topics needed for the next quarter. However, the Antimatter Legion's invasion has messed up her progress. As a result, Wen Schilling has asked the Trailblazers to help
Unbelievable.
her collect monster materials for use in her research topic. If the Trailblazer collects and submits the experimental materials required on a given day, they can receive corresponding rewards.
I got a question, Dawn.
Fire away.
These are Space Station and Belobog events, right?
Yeah. So that one is basically like the traveling merchant from Genshin as well, right? Where you just give them random stuff and you get better rewards.
Aren't there any events or missions on the Xianzhou Luofu?
That's a good question.
To it.
Oh.
That's exactly what I was about to bring up.
Nice.
In version 1.1, 3 new companion missions are destined for the Xianzhou Luofu.
Yo, we get companion. I like companion missions because, for one, they're voiced, right? And two, they're actually interesting and not too long. They don't drag out too much. They are just good. Period. We get coming soon 4 of them. So we get 4 for Silver Wolf. Damn, what the? How do I forget his name? Yangxing, Locha, Bailo.
These missions will involve Bailu,
Oh, I remembered his name.
and Locha. As for the specifics, I'm gonna keep that a secret for now. We can't
Good.
go
Sounds
spoiling
good.
all the fun, can we?
No, I want to explore them myself. I like these.
One detail?
I like the fact that they've got like different choices as well.
Can you give us a little something? Run the
Nope.
receipts here.
Yeah, come on, Don.
Nope.
All right. Do
You got peer pressured into it, man. Just let us explore, bro.
remember the girl with the blindfold in the opening trailer? And now,
Yeah, who's that?
allow me to give you a dignified end.
Who was that?
I was
She looked so
wondering
cool.
who She was.
Well, all I'll say is that she and the Xianzhou have a complicated past. And her appearance on the Xianzhou leads to a dramatic encounter with Cloud Knight Lieutenant Yin Qing. And that's all you're getting. Sorry! Surprises are worth waiting
Yo,
for.
sounds good.
Oh, come on.
Sounds good.
No, I'm afraid that's all you're getting. However, I do have a little info on some other updates.
Oh,
Interested?
Sure, I guess.
Well, if nobody's that interested, then I suppose I'll just...
Of course we're interested.
What, are you crazy?
Albert, you're
What, are you crazy?
interested, right? That's better, good boy.
okay.
Nicely done, Melissa.
Okay, dude.
The check-in event Gift of Odyssey will also be arriving
How could you not be interested in this? It's a free multi, okay? Albert, you're tripping.
in version 1.1. For the length of
It's
this
a
version,
free
as long as
multi.
Trailblazers log in for 7 days.
Oh
they
my
can
god,
acquire
bro.
10 Star Rail special passes.
10 free warps?
Bro, I'll take that
Nice.
any day. Come on.
Version 1.1 will also see some system updates. When Trailblazers need to obtain leveling materials that only a certain type of enemy can produce, they can instantly teleport
Nice.
to an
Yo, that's so good. This is basically like the adventure tome from Genshin. Again, I'll reference to Genshin because it's a Hoyoverse game as well. So all of the good stuff that is in Genshin, they'll implement in this game eventually when the game grows, right? For example, this just saves you time. You don't have to map out or use an interactive map to see which ones you have got to kill or run around. Like, to be honest, you'd end up, like, if you're gonna run around the world and farm mobs, you're gonna get them all anyway, because, well, it takes you like an hour to clear the world. So there's not many mobs in the world, but for example, if you don't have much time and you only want to focus on this specific thing that you're missing, it is just so good to have in the game.
area where the enemy is present, as well as pinpoint the precise location of the enemy on the map with a marker.
Sounds
Nice.
like a real time saver.
It is, it
Until
is.
you hear this. Once the enemy in question is defeated, the marker will automatically move to the location of the next enemy. After all marked enemies
Sounds
on the
good.
map have been defeated, Trailblazers can continue to pinpoint enemies on
On
other
other
maps.
maps.
This process
Cool.
can be repeated until all daily respawn enemies of a certain type have been defeated.
Oh, that's a lifesaver. I
It
barely
is.
found my way to the studio today.
There's also a small combat surprise in store. During
Oh.
combat, trotters that have lost their way may randomly enter battle. As long as the trotter is defeated before it manages to flee, additional leveling materials can be obtained.
Enemy geolocation and additional material opportunities. Devs, I owe you one.
Yo, this is actually so good. This incentivizes people to actually farm overworld. This is so sick.
Last but not least, in order
And
to
obviously it makes it interesting and cool. You get a nice little, you know, nice little bonus.
help Trailblazers stay in touch, version 1.1 also has a friend chat function.
So you mean, aside from helping friends through support assist, we can send them messages too?
Okay,
You got
chat
it.
system.
Doesn't matter.
To
if
be
it's
honest, I thought this already was in the game because it just makes sense for it to be in the game. You know what I mean? But okay, it wasn't, and now it is. Sounds cool.
companions or new acquaintances.
That's the spirit of trailblazing right there.
Oh, hey, Albert.
Wow, what a great
what's your
conversation.
account? Let me add you.
What?
I need to add you. You can be my personal IPC customer service.
IPC customer service.
Hello. Hey, don't get any ideas because I merely made up a service that doesn't exist.
So you don't want to
Okay.
add me? Guess I'll just have to hack you.
Wait a minute.
She can literally hack into your phone and accept her own request. That's the level of hackerman she is, and you're saying no. Like, what's the point, bro?
Yeah, I'm gonna need those account details too.
Count me in. Sorry.
Can I have your bank account details? Damn, it's city
Sorry to
over,
jump on the
guys.
Bandwagon here, Albert.
It was
but you're a
bad.
celebrity anchor for the IPC. Everyone wants to be your friend.
I don't.
Fine. But
I
I'll
don't.
put you
Fuck
on my
that.
account the next chance I get.
I don't care about this owl.
Time for the day's third redemption code.
Third redemption code. Here it is, guys. Redeem it. I'm not sure if it will be in time by the time I post, but redeem it.
It's like our special program. Time flies when you're having fun.
It true does, man. 30 minutes, that went by really quick. I've been recording for what, 50? I've been recording for an hour.
First guest on
This was the fastest hour of my life.
Got any thoughts? Reflections? Complaints?
Oh, it's been an honor to be on the show, Albert. I gotta say, we covered a lot of ground. Now I'm even more excited for the updates. Fingers crossed I get Silver Wolf.
Yeah, seriously, same.
I'm honestly not sure who I want to summon for,
Feel like I've
man.
got more questions than I came in with.
I don't
Directions
know.
will Lacha take the story in? Who's stealing exhibits from the museum? And what about those companion missions? Guess we'll
It
have
is tough
find
to
out the
say.
answers in game.
Yeah.
For real. As for me, well, I'm pleasantly surprised. I'd seen a lot of Yukong up to now, but this was the first time I got to understand her moves and role on the battlefield. She's
Yukong looks so
cool.
good.
I don't want to be her. Then again, I guess I kind of am her.
Yukong just looks so good, man. Locha, like, very good utility, very good healing character, man.
1.1 special program. I want to thank all you Trailblazers today for tuning in, and hey,
Thank you for having us, man. Take care.
Bye. See you when I see ya. Later, guys.
Salute. Salute. Dudes,
You didn't think it was over, did you?
I was about to stop. See you on... Oh, okay. See you on 6 point... Okay. I was like, what? What does that mean? Dudes. No, I'm hyped for 1.1. Listen, new content, more stuff to do. It just depends how much we'll get per day. But listen, there is a lot for us, okay? There's a lot for us. The highlights are obviously the events, in my opinion. The characters, everybody will always be hyped for the characters. Like, come on, let's go back. So, when it comes to the gameplay, they're all... None of these characters, none of the new characters are DPS characters, right? None of them. But they are like enablers. So Silverwolf is like a damage enabler, debuffer, you know, booster. Locha, healer, sustain, survivability. Yukong, just, again, attack boosts. Like, she mainly boosts your attack and then increases your crit rate and crit damage using her ultimate. Like, all of these characters are gonna be useful, right? Because again, we're playing a team-based game where, you know, different elements, different boosts, different buffs, different debuffs are useful in different situations. So you might want to expand your roster. It just depends how much, you know, resources you've got to upgrade these characters, how much you will have, who you're gonna pre-farm for, if you're gonna pre-farm, if you're even able to, you know. So think about all of these questions and decide who you want to summon for. If you've got Weld, if you've got Baizu or Bailu, sorry, I said Baizu. God damn it, I'm thinking Genshin. If you've got Bailu, I mean, you already got Bailu and Natasha for your healers. So whether you want Losha or not is questionable. You might want to, for example, get someone like Silverwolf for your like quantum debuff and then your, you know, break enablage. If you've got like Welt, you already have like an imaginary character for your breaks. You might really not need Losha as well, you know. It just like, just really think about your account and see what you want and see what you need, okay? Like, just please do. And please don't try and summon for everything, especially if you're free to play, right? If you really can spend and want to spend, you will summon no matter what. It's fine. It is what it is. But just please make your decisions like accordingly, right? Just look at your account and just be like, okay, I need this, I don't need this. If you don't need any of those, or if you feel like none of those are like interest you, just don't go for them then. Just save to the next patch, you know? Next patch is coming. There'll be more characters. When it comes to the 4 stars, let's have a look at the banners, right? I did already kind of talk about the banners. Where they at? Where they be at? Okay. First banner is very good. Like, you have all of these characters. So, Silverwolf's banner is literally just summoning for Silverwolf. And then you're summoning for Eidolons for other characters if you really like them or if you really want them. So, is it technically worth it? I'm not too sure. From, you know, like, if you don't have a lot of characters, it's not really worth it. If you're looking to expand your roster and get new characters, this is not really worth it because you got all of them, right? The second one has got a lot of different characters. I'm not sure if you get... Do you get a Pila for free? Wait, do you get a Pila and... Do you get Pila and QQ guaranteed? I'm not sure. I don't think so. No, I don't think you get them for free. Maybe QQ you get for free. Right? Because I remember you get characters from the is it Memory of Chaos or Similar to the Universe? You get like a 4-star character, but I'm not exactly sure. It might be one of them. So if that's the case, hey, listen, there's still a Yukong here, and you get Yukong in 1.2 as well. So damn. So both of the banners can be questionable when it comes to, you know, summoning for new characters or new 4-stars. Like, you probably have most of these anyway, especially if you summoned during the first banner for, you know, Sealy or for Xingyuan. I'm not too sure. I'll probably try and make an in-depth guide or video on these characters and just talk about them in more detail. Right? There's been the codes. We get the light cones and the events. The events look good. We get more story events, which is also very nice. A lot of different and a lot of different, like a good variety of events too. You get like the the museum manager simulator. Then we get a battle one, which is obviously like randomized battle, similar to the boxing one, but not really, because you get different boosts, more different like abilities. You get obviously trial characters, which you did get in the boxing event too. You got trial characters in the boxing event, so it is kind of similar, but it is a different aspect. There is much more RNG, much more yeah, exactly, as you can see here, like much more to think about in this one, as opposed to the event literally telling you, yo, do this. Bro, Garden of Plenty is gonna be my highlight, man. I feel like Garden of Plenty, this is gonna save me, and this is gonna save a lot of you guys too. This is what you guys are gonna be focusing your Trailblaze energy when it obviously launches. Like the Garden of Plenty, oh my god, man. Oh, I'm gonna be rinsing that. Obviously, it's gonna be the same thing as Genshin, where it's only, I think, what is it, 3 runs? 3 runs a day that you can use this on, and you get double the rewards, and then the rest you could just, it's whatever. Hey, it's still good. I'll still take this. Yo, chill. This is basically like a traveling merchant, I'm pretty sure, where you get materials from, like, you get materials, like mob materials, and you exchange the mob materials you gather for better rewards. I'm not sure if you're gonna have to do any fighting. I'm pretty sure if you already have like specific stuff in your inventory already, you could just exchange it, which will be just a free exchange pretty much. What else? Companion missions, huge. Companion missions. I'm gonna be doing them on stream 100%, man. They're voice acted, which is most important. I don't have to talk or read. I can just listen to them talking, and I don't have to cue my voice. Looking forward to those. They're giving us, what is this? Is this 4 or 3? This is 4 companion missions. This seems huge. This seems like a lot for us to do. And bro, we get a free multi for the 7-day login, man. This could give a lot of people their 5 stars, man. This could give a lot of people their silver wolves or their loches if they really want. Like, this is important as well. Like, you need these every patch, because clearly we're not gonna be able to get enough to guarantee ourselves a 5-star every patch, right? Maybe, but like, I don't think so. So these actually just help you. It's free pulls. We always take those. It's very nice. Okay, very, very nice. Okay, nice little features. Okay, we get the little hunt markers when we run around. This is pretty cool as well. It's a time saver. If you don't have enough time to clear out the map, you can use this. Okay, it's normal, man. It is what it is. I thought this should have been in the game on launch, to be honest. Same as the chat system. I thought that was already in the game. I just thought I wasn't using it. It's whatever. Not too major, but it's nice little, quality of life and extra little bonus changes. Okay, no, hey, listen. I'm hyped. It is what it is. I'm happy. More stuff for us to do in the game. I was playing AFK Arena for the past week for traces, and now I've got stuff to do. There'll be new stuff to do, more stuff, right? More story. That's what I'm looking for. Sounds cool. All right, I'm gonna end off here. I'll see you all in 1.1. I will be live. Take care. Bye bye.